Y'all give me a minute. I'm trying to get Instagram on, but it's Friday. We back. Won't take up too much of your time. Definitely missed yesterday, but we'll get into what that was like and why we missed yesterday. And we're gonna get into some more action items. We made it to Friday, so I know everybody is big on the. We made it. It's Friday, so congrats. We made it. If you are a Philadelphia Eagles fan and happen to attend a parade, shout out to y'all. Shout out to all my Philadelphia Eagles fans everywhere. I saw that it was cold. People ask me, "Were you coming home for the Eagles?" Maybe if they have a parade indoors. I'm not standing outside in 30-degree weather. That part of my life is I'm past that. But shout out to the Eagles. Definitely super proud of them. We did it. We had my own Eagles parade here in Medellin for you. Band of one. But want to make sure we get into it with you guys regarding relocation tours. A lot of you guys are looking to possibly leave. Things are every day getting weird. You don't even look at it like a week thing. It's like, what is going to happen tomorrow? As always, I've got the United States news on to my right. So taking a look at what these headlines. The headlines are the things that they highlight for you to let you know what is going on. So apparently, the Vice President J.D. Vance had a one-on-one with a far right leader. That is what is going on. I think some of the other things I saw that went on in news this week. Um, the guy that owns Airbnb is now joining Doge. I don't know what is going on, what is being normalized there in the United States. It is definitely interesting times we're living in. If you guys don't know, my name is RJ. I live out here in Medellin, Colombia. Weekly in the evenings, usually around 6:30, sometimes 7, depends on what it is that I have going on. But we do our best to do 5 shows a week to give you guys not only some action items as far as what you can do to move abroad, but we talk about some of the reasons you may be even thinking about it, what the actual moving abroad process looks like, and once you get here, what you expect. Because all of those things go into your probability or you having success moving abroad. Let's say that. Relocation tours, if you guys aren't new here, you know that it's the second out of the 6 steps that we outline for you guys to go about moving abroad. The second step is actually the exploration stage. And within the exploration stage, we give you guys some information regarding relocation tours. So many people say, what are relocation tours? I've never heard of them. Well, that's because so many of you guys are going from TikTok to terminal and immediately saying, "Hey, that place looks good on to go move." Somebody told me it was $40 bottles, and housing is cheap. So that's all I know. But YOLO. Well, that is not a high probability path for success. Relocation tours are 100% designed to not put you in this location as what you probably normally going out of the country for as a vacationer. Even when you go to some of the places that may be on your radar, maybe you've gone to places in Colombia, maybe you've gone to places in Panama, maybe you've gone to places in Mexico. But have you gone there on vacation, taking a break from your life in America just to go sit on a beach, eat tacos, drink tequila, but did you go to where you would actually live, not in a resort? Do you know what different neighborhoods are there? Some of you guys are like, yeah, I'm going to move to Playa del Carmen. What neighborhood of Playa del Carmen? You're going to live in Cancun. Okay. What neighborhood? Merida. What neighborhood? Medellin. All of these things are designed on a relocation tour to answer those questions. Now, I can tell you that so many of you are looking to go so many places. I will say also that relocation tours do take a lot of legwork from the organizer. All that is being said is because not everywhere is going to have a relocation tour set up. That is going to be something where if they have one, you should go. If they don't have one, what do you do? Well, what I would tell you to do if I was a person that was looking to relocate and I did not have a relocation tour, like I was, um, I would go and look to spend time in a neighborhood, or see multiple of said neighborhoods when you're there, what is the neighborhood doing without you there? What what things are available to you outside of the neighborhood? You guys asking me, I've seen some of these comments, and I'll get to you guys for certain on YouTube about, what neighborhoods are good. Well, you can ask me what neighborhoods are good for me, but that may not be good for you. Laureles, Poblado, they're relatively walkable neighborhoods. However, some sections could not be walkable, mostly walkable. Places like Envigado, Sabaneta, um, um, what are some other spots down here? But these neighborhoods, they may have hills where you walk outside and there's no restaurants, there's no nightlife. You're just on a street that's on the side of a hill. And once you get in, you've got all these amenities and it's beautiful. And you got this amazing view of Medellin. But if you don't know what the neighborhoods are in the country and then in the city that you're going to go move into, how can you say, I know what I'm doing and I just packed all my things to go move? You don't. Many people aren't even going about bringing and creating content that is designed around showing you what the neighborhoods are. The neighborhoods and these neighborhoods also have so many different unique elements that we forgot that we're a part of a neighborhood. I know you guys are coming from America. Neighborhoods have changed. Neighborhoods are different. I'm growing up in Philadelphia. We don't have a mall in the city of Philadelphia, like a legit mall, and I say that is because you think I'm lying. You guys, if you go to Philadelphia, you have to go to Willow Grove, Plymouth Meeting, Neshaminy, King of Prussia. All of these are outside of Philadelphia. Colombia and many of these places that you may have thought, oh, these are third world countries, they don't have anything going on. Lies that you were told. So many different malls and banks and grocery stores and local markets. These things are all prevalent in these cities. So when we set up these relocation tours for you guys, we take all of the hassle out of you trying to figure out if Colombia is the best place for you. Now, I am here in Colombia. I am not a person that will say, oh, I'm just going to try to capitalize on anybody and anything. I don't live in Mexico. I've never lived in Mexico. I don't live in Panama. Never lived in Panama. Now, I'm certain that the blueprint that I've created for these relocation tours can be done anywhere. However, I would never tell you to go on a relocation tour sponsored by somebody that doesn't live there full time. If they're on vacation, just like you, oh yeah, I spend a couple of months here every once in a while, and I decided to start doing relocation tours here, that is not who you want to be aligning yourself with. It's too big of a decision. It's your life outside of America, probably for the first time. So as you guys, because we are definitely in a capitalism society, people are worried about how they can make money. People are looking to take people's pain, people's urge to possibly make a rash decision, and they're going to charge you for it. Lots of money. So many people have asked me, why is your relocation tour so inexpensive? Because I'm not trying to make a living off of your pain. Yes, you do need to pay, but I'm not going to charge you thousands of dollars. That's outrageous. We'll get into our pricing, but I just want to make sure that you guys know what relocation tours are, why somebody would want to go on them. And also, within you looking to move abroad, know that there are vultures out here looking to take your money. Some will not even give you an experience. Others will give you an experience, but the experience is they don't even live here or there. They just want to make money off of what they know people are looking to buy. So please keep that in mind as you guys travel around the world looking for where it is that your next home is going to be. Now, let's get into our relocation tours, because our relocation tours are designed to give you what you need for Colombia. We do our best at bringing you everything that it is that we ended up needing but did not have before. So when you first get into Colombia, we are doing our first relocation tour for 2025. It's going to be March 12th through the 17th. So I know it's coming up, but it is reasonably priced enough where if this is really on your radar and what you see every day on this news cycle is getting you to the point where it's like, I think so many people were just offered a government buyout. Maybe you weren't looking to retire, but maybe you're like, man, between the buyout and what it is that I have in retirement and savings, I'm done playing this game for the rest of my life with no guarantee I have another 30, 40 years to even keep playing. So with this relocation tour, we bring you in. And one thing that we're going to do is make certain, because we want to give you guys not only like, okay, here's the tools and the things that you need, but we anticipate you taking this relocation tour and probably moving here. So we want to give you guys something that, I know I'm skinny, but anybody that knows me be like, all right, he's going to point you to the right direction when it comes to food. So we bring you in first night. You guys come in on Wednesday, and it's a group dinner. Who do we have coming with us? Tell us a little about yourself. Most of you guys that I've, at least the people on the relocation tour, I've had some sort of conversation with, whether it's an email or over the phone. But what is prompting you to leave? I really want to know these things so I can better serve my community and making certain I'm giving you guys exactly what it is you need. But the first night, super simple. You guys come, get checked into your location, and then we send you out a place for meet us up for a group dinner. These group dinners are designed to show you some of the spots that we expats, we locals like to go to, like we as far as expats and local Colombians. Some of these places are just really good. If you have heard Colombian cuisine is not good, they have lied to you. There's probably somebody that doesn't know what they're talking about when it comes to Colombia. I'm certain of it. So we get you guys here. Get you here, get you guys some dinner. We kind of meet who we're going to be hanging out with over the next couple of days. Guys get to know me as well. I mean, you guys get to know me and more. I probably talk to you guys more than I talk. Like people know me, but I'm just not the big. I'm just relatively quiet in person for the most part. But once I get to know you, I open up, kind of like how I am here. You guys get the advanced version of me before you guys even show up here. However, the next day we jump right into the relocation tours, giving you everything that you need. So if you guys are new, cool. Go to moodtravelcolombia.com. That's two O's in Mood, two O's in Colombia. We have an expert tab. Our experts are already on our webpage. This is not behind the paywall of the relocation tour. It's not. It's not. These people are here. These are short-term rental, long-term rental, property investment, immigration lawyers, local neighborhood guides that will actually go to places with you, like the doctor, the bank, because you might not speak fluent Spanish. We have language experts on there because you do need to start learning Spanish. Seriously. I'm like, oh, well, can I get by without Spanish? Yes, but like you always want to pull out your phone when you say, "Hey, hello, how you doing? I'd like to order this on the menu. Where's the bathroom?" You're going to start learning Spanish. If Colombia is on your radar, definitely need to start learning Spanish. But we put all of these experts on the page so you guys can familiarize yourself with them. Reach out to them. Go for it. Reason being is because when you come here, our first day, we do a half-day seminar. We do a half-day seminar where each of the experts spends about 15 to 20 minutes talking to you guys about what their hat is here, how it may differ from the United States to Colombia, because there's definitely some big differences, how you can get a better understanding of what you may be needing to consider, whether it's when I'm looking for a house, am I doing unfurnished or furnished? You guys are used to paying rent and utilities, and utilities including gas, electric, water, internet. These things are included here. So all of these things get brought directly to you in a half-day seminar. We bring on our experts, and they're coming directly to you. We bring you guys in. We give you guys some lunch as well. But we put them in front of you so they can, one, give you the blanket understanding of what it is they do and how they're going to help you. But two, last 5 to 10 minutes, we do Q&A. Maybe you have some specific questions. These people are going to be put in front of you in a room for you to be able to ask those specific questions. So we give you all of the things that we had to piece together. We had to pre-vet all of these resources. Moving abroad, everything is not as black and white as we expected it to be in the United States. There's a MLS real listings. There's realtors that have had to go through certain real estate programs. It's not like that abroad. Anybody could sell you a house in Colombia. Anybody can rent you an apartment. Do you never know what the real price is? Are you always going to get the American price? We put you in the hands of people that cater to Americans, work with Americans often, and understand what you may not know and are not trying to take advantage of you. How good is that? So this half-day seminar is designed to really break down, these are the people that you're going to need to make this decision. These are the people you're going to need to execute on said made decision. That is impactful. Most people do not get that when they go move abroad. Here's a whole Rolodex. What we also give you is a digital guide. This guide goes over the neighborhoods. It goes over some safety tips, general weather information, some key times of the year that you might want to pay attention to because there's specific fun things going on. These are the apps that you need here, because the apps in Colombia, some of them are the same that you use in the States, but they even operate differently. But some are things that you've never heard before that you will actually need. These are things that we put all the way at the forefront on day number one, your first full day in Colombia. We bring all this to you. So you say, well, what's the next days? Cool. The next days are the easiest days. They're the ones that are going to give you what we started this whole conversation with, the neighborhoods. What neighborhood do you want to live in? Oh, well, I can tell you about it, but why don't I just show it to you? Why don't I take you around to these neighborhoods? Why don't I show you what an apartment could look like in these neighborhoods? Imagine you walking into an Airbnb apartment here in a neighborhood that you actually might. You say, well, this is what a Colombian apartment looks like. I had no idea. And it costs how much? I had no idea. We do these things. We take you into apartments in 3 different neighborhoods. So each day, the next 3 days, we take you for half of the day into the different neighborhoods. We take you to apartments, grocery stores, co-working spaces, banks, local markets, things that you can get familiar with. Parks out here are completely different than parks in the States. It's so much activity and things going on. We show you these things so that you can see the different energies and cadences of said neighborhoods. You know what? This neighborhood was really cool, but I don't know about all this walking uphill. This neighborhood is almost perfect for me. It literally has all walkable places, bars, restaurants, parks, nightlife. I have a beautiful view, possibly, and if I get a higher level apartment, like as far as higher floor. You don't know what you don't know until you actually come inspect what you expect. So this relocation tour is designed to say, by the time you leave here, you're going to have an understanding of what neighborhoods that you might want to look into. You're going to have an entire team of immigration relocation experts that are going to say, okay, I have at least 2 or 3 real estate people that can show me what they have available based off of the dates that I'm coming. I have a trusted immigration lawyer. When I get here, I need to open up a bank account. I need to go to the doctor. Most of the time, the doctor will come to you. And we have the healthcare people here too. So like, it's everything that you need. If I get sick, where do I go? And bring some parents in, because I think that was one of the topics too. Oh, well, I'm a parent with kids. Where do I send my child? Can I hire a maid or a nanny to be able to watch over my kids? These are all things that most of the time you're not going to tune on TikTok, tune on Facebook, tune on Instagram, and have all of this information brought to you. This is what you need to move abroad. These relocation tours are designed to give you these things. It's very comprehensive. It takes a lot of time. Somebody asked me the other day, well, what makes yours different? Well, guys, I'll be honest with you. One, most influencers, most people that are doing these relocation tours, they are not online multiple days with you, especially at where everybody in America is right now. I open the floor to have conversations with you guys and say, hey, please let me know what you're thinking in the comments. Tell me, is this something that is impactful to you? Is it usable? So that's the first thing. Most people won't spend as much time as I've already spent. If you guys are not on YouTube, go to YouTube. Go to YouTube channel Black Expat Life in Colombia. You will see over 50 videos and hours of content that I've already had these conversations with you. You guys are just getting caught up. Welcome. Bienvenido. But we want to make certain that you guys know, hey, somebody actually cares, not to just put up the sign and say, hey, we're open for business. Buy if you want. Let me give you the reason why you would want to buy. Let me give you the reason why you would want to buy a relocation tour through us. Secondly, So many people, because it takes a lot of business acumen, it takes a lot of professionalism, it takes a lot of organization to do this. A lot of the people that are influencers in this travel life don't feel like doing all of that legwork. It took me a couple of months to put everything that I even knew into a format that was digestible. But what also happens is a lot of the people that have done these relocation tours are older than me. Which if I'm older than you, then they're even older than they may be your parents' age. I'm 37 years old. I'll be 38 in August of this year, Lord willing. But I say that is because expat, expat, somebody that left America and moved abroad has been somebody that was retired. So they're already 55 plus and are now looking to move abroad because their retirement could go further living not in America. I get that. However, I'm obviously not 55 plus. I'm somebody that is probably your age and in your age range that is here telling you how to go about moving abroad, because so many of us now work from home. So many of us have actually made better lives. Some of us have made, not so many of us, some have made better lives than where their parents were in the past and are able to actually see it. Maybe great investments at a young age. Maybe got in there Bitcoin early. So you're sitting on money and it's like, I don't have to wait until I'm 65 to go see life. I can go live it right now. Or you're like me. You work from home, but you're no longer restricted to a office and you're no longer restricted to the confines of United States of America. You can now go and see and travel the world where most of that was reserved for when you retired. So when we look at the why you guys want to come, because I'm you. You probably are in the exact same scenario that I was 2 years ago before I left. Asking myself, is this sustainable? If I'm granted another 30 to 40 years, if I keep doing this thing the exact way that I do it, am I going to want to do it this way? Considering what it is you turn on the news, never mind. So many of my peers are saying, I don't watch the news. I barely on social media anymore because it's all BS. I get it. It's heavy. It weighs a lot on you. But I want to be able to give people that look like me, people that are in my age range, the ability to say, you don't have to wait until you're 65. You don't have to go with some guy or some lady that maybe you feel like is, oh, that person is as old as my parents. It's not saying anything wrong with that, but you might not find kin in that. Because you might not say, well, yeah, I don't want to go sit down and I'm not married or I'm still, I'm still single, want to go out, go party. I didn't come on last night. I had somewhere to go. So shout out to my Morehouse brother, Brian. Brian introduced me. Brian is damn near everything extraordinaire, but he also, one of his main hats is he's a translator. He's a professional translator for Americans that don't speak English, that want to do business in Latam and in the Caribbean, but don't speak English. He's out here with I think by this time everybody knows Jonathan Majors and Megan Good been out here for like a week or so, maybe a little bit longer. Here in Medellin, Colombia, there was a fitness expo. If you guys don't know, Jonathan Majors is actually coming out with a movie. Movie is called Magazine Dreams. It's about a guy that is interested in breaking into the big times of bodybuilding. We had a number of, they had a movie premiere last night. So we had, I think it was in Poblado, Provenza area. They had Jonathan Majors obviously was there. Megan Good was there. Ronnie Coleman was there, former Mr. Olympia. I think there were a number of other big time bodybuilders that were there. We saw the movie. It was an excellent, bro. I told Jonathan to his face, I said, bro, thank you as an American actor, as an American entertainer, for showcasing, you know, and bringing this down here to Medellin, Colombia. So many of you guys in America don't understand how big of a hub for entertainment and art, music, and culture that Colombia is. Never mind Medellin specifically. And him bringing this down here, coming to the Fitness Expo, doing the movie premiere, that is big. People are going to say, "Oh, I need to go to Medellin now. I need to go see these things and, you know, patronize the country, because we know what was, but what is so much more beautiful." So it was not available last night to come on live because I had to go to the movie premiere. But that is what I'm talking about. You guys get to experience so much outside of the United States. That you wouldn't experience here. You know, we get big artists too. I've had Drake concerts. I think Drake and Billie Eilish was here for like, I think the highest ticket was like $200. So much of this stuff is just waiting for you on the other side of living in America. These relocation tours are designed to not say, "Hey, yeah, come," with no thought process. No, 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 no. You're going to need some thought process, and you're going to need some experts to help you not get scammed, lose a bunch of money, because it can happen. If things aren't the way that you're used to and everybody knows it except for you, we live in the world. Never mind it's America and capitalism. We live in the world. Now, there are plenty of great people all around the world, but we want to make certain that you don't go with a question mark. You come here to Colombia with a bunch of resources that you know this guy has already vetted them. You can go to our website and see. This is not like a little page that goes here, some stuff, and just enjoy it. No, it's a functional website with resources. There are so many free resources. You want to know about the visa without having to talk to a lawyer? Go to the page. All of the visas are there. Come to the relocation tour. Relocation tour is March 12th through the 17th. I will tell you, we get you guys out for food each after evening. So we only talked about what we do during the daytime. Each evening, we let you guys explore. But as one of the admins of the Black and Medellin page out here, you guys were going to get all of the WhatsApp groups that you need. You guys can come out with the expat community that is already here during the evening times, meet up with some people that may be into similar things as you. We're bringing you all of the information you need directly there. So at nighttime, we leave it open for leisure. Go and get contacted with Miss Chalet with some Afro volunteerism opportunities. We hope that weekend to be able to also do the cross-cultural exchange cookout that blends Afro-Colombians with Afro-expats and say, we're doing a lot of the same things, y'all. Y'all want to share some food, share some music, share some fun. Those things are designed to show you what real life here like is in Medellin, what we're doing on a normal basis, both with the expat community as well as the Afro-Colombian community. We want to make certain that you guys feel comfortable with your move. These relocation tours are giving you a 6-day, 5-night glimpse of what we do every day down here. So make sure you guys are going to movetravelcolombia.com. I'll keep the pricing very straight and forward. If you are a single adult, it costs $830 for 6 days, 5 nights. You get multiple dinner options. You get all of the expert options, the local tour, the expert seminar, the local tours each day that show you all of the neighborhoods. These are guided. You get our digital neighborhood guide that gives you, it's pretty much a cheat sheet to everything that you're going to need here in Medellin, Colombia. $830 over 6 days, 5 nights. It does not include accommodations. Why? Because you're looking to move here, bro. One, go on our site. You can get some information about these neighborhoods before you get here. But if I told you, hey, everybody stay in Poblado, you're probably not going to go live in Poblado. So why would I tell you where to stay? But the people that have asked me, they're all getting the information. So you guys are like, well, how am I going to know where to start? One, go to the website. Two, I'm a person. You can talk to me. I pick up the phone. I answer it. Whether it's by email or by phone, you can have a conversation with me and say, well, let me ask you, do you have mobility issues? Are you a person that wants to walk, or everything is you need to be outside? Now we're having a conversation, because these relocation tours are designed for you to figure out what's the best thing. If you have some things that are not a part of the relocation tour, questions or specific things that you might want to know, I'm a real person. Message me, email me, contact me. I can get those added and or brought to you. If you're going to be here, why not bring them directly to you? These people that are already coming have already signed up for these things. If you are multiple persons, so a parent, a kid, an adult, two adults, adult and a kid, it is just 650 per person. So if it's two of you more, it's just 650 per person. If you come with a party of five, it's all 650 per person. Super straightforward, guys. Don't want to take all your money. We just want to give you the opportunity to actually figure out if this is a place. The price of eggs are high enough without people charging you thousands of dollars per person to maneuver and figure out if there's a way to go. Now, we all do need to make money and everything else. That's why there's still a cost, but it is a reasonable cost because I don't talk to the people that make $250,000 a year. I don't come from the people like that. So when I do these things, whether it's a group trip, because we are travel agents, we do group trips all around the country as far as Colombia and as well as the world. That's a whole different subject for a different day. But when I do trips in general, I know that I am catering to a community of people that are already overworked. They're already underpaid. I don't need to retire from one trip. I want to build things legacy over time where it's like I am able to continue to do this as we get older, as I get older, and continue to curate to my group, my age bracket, my community. These are the things that are important to me. So no, it does not cost thousands of dollars, but you do need to go on a relocation tour. So what happens if you can't come March 12th to the 17th? It is about a month from now. I get it, but it's still relatively cheap. So those who can come on. For those who can't, we're going to do some things a little bit different after the March 12th through 17th one. This is a group tour. So we have a couple of people that don't know each other. They'll be coming. However, afterwards, we will have to raise the rates just a little bit. Still not going to be thousands of dollars, but what we're going to do is give you the ability to say, hey, maybe I can't fit into a date that you decide. But you could actually go to our website soon after March and sign up for your own private one. Bring your husband, your family. Y'all come down. We'll set this up specifically for the Johnsons, the Wallaces, whoever it is that your last name is. We'll set those things up for you because we realize, hey, everybody can't come March to the 12th. Also, the year is young. There is going to be a lot of things that is going to be happening probably by the time March 12th comes, and people are going to be like, it wasn't even on my radar. I'm about to be out of here. There's no way I keep my family here for the next 4 years and or the rest of our lives, considering that America keeps showing you its ass. So I'll be here. Don't y'all worry. We got plenty of time to make certain that if you're on the second wave of people coming out this year, that I'll be here to get you guys set up and make certain you're taken care of. So please make sure you guys go to movetravelcolombia.com. That is where all of the resources are. Free resources, ebook, free, how to move to Colombia, experts, who they are, what they do, and how to contact them. All of that's there. You guys need to come on a relocation tour. We're going to meet these people face to face. We're going to get you into these neighborhoods. We're going to introduce you to the expat community that is down here. I do my best to make certain that the people that are on the internet that don't know that we exist, there's a large Black expat and Colombia community here in Medellin. We do plenty of things with each other tonight, going out. Plenty of things going on always down here. We just want to bring you guys to them. So please make certain that you guys stay safe this weekend. Have a good night. Don't do anything too crazy. Stay warm if you're somewhere chilly. Once again, shout out to all my Eagles fans that around the world. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all Eagles for showing up all the way down here in Colombia for your boy. Outside of that, I'll be back on Monday. I will be back on Monday to talk about why I left, why you may be looking to leave. So make sure you guys are keeping your information on. We also do a little sprinkle of current events as far as what the hell is going on in America. That's why I'm looking. I often see so much craziness when I turn on CNN and turn on MSNBC. I even turn on Fox News because I need to know what the heck they got going on their news also, just so that we can have a conversation that actually is impactful to you. So thank you for tuning in as always, and I will see you guys on Monday unless something crazy goes on in the United States and I need to jump back on. Make sure y'all still all right and make sure y'all know that I'm still watching, doing what I can to make certain that you guys are good. As always, I appreciate you, and I will see you soon. Peace.